Imagine that you have to put on a mask every morning and you have to keep it on throughout the day just to survive at work. That was me. Alejandra, you're too emotional to be a leader. And those words got stuck in my mind, like my brand, and I replayed them over, and over again. That person at that time said it with the best intentions, or at least that's what I told myself. It was meant to be an advice, a professional warning. If you want to be a good leader, if you want to grow, if you want to be successful and respected, you need to be hard. You need to be in control. In other words, I needed to turn down my emotions, control my sensitivity, be more like them, and less like me. And I tried so hard. For months, even years, I tried to become the leader that I thought that I had to be. Strong, strategic, rational. But deep inside, I was very, very sad. I disconnected from myself. I portrayed happiness. I smiled at meetings, and I played the role. And in the effort to fit into the mold of traditional leadership, I discovered something that changed everything. One day, in the middle of a meeting with my team, where we needed to discuss sales, goals, revenue, budget, forecasting, right? Multiple departments working at the same time together, data, numbers, strategy, everything that leadership was supposed to be about, I felt something. It wasn't on the spreadsheets. It was not in the reports. It was not even in the words that were being said, but I felt it. And instead of doing what I trained myself to do, instead of sticking to the professional way, instead of turning down my emotion in my gut feeling, I did something different that day. I lay back on my chair. I closed my eyes. I took a deep breath. I opened my eyes again, looked everybody around the room, one by one, and I asked them something. Guys, is everything okay? I feel there's something beneath this conversation. Complete silence. Then finally, someone had the courage to say something. Actually, yes. We're not aligned. We don't feel connected to your vision. And that moment changed me. Because I realized that my ability to read what is not being said, to read body languages, to sense the energy in the room, it was not my weaknesses. It was one of my greatest strengths. My authenticity, my sensitivity, my deep connection with people, that was my superpower. We're being told many times that leadership is about toughness, logic, rational, strategy, that we have to compete, that we have to impose, that we have to prove ourselves. But today, I want to tell you something. Leadership is not about who's the strongest or who is the most rational person in the room. It's about who knows how to feel, who knows how to connect, who knows how to sense what others ignore. And that is the key to collaboration. Because when we truly see each other, when we truly recognize what lies behind the words, we want to collaborate and work with them. And maybe you too, you're being told that you're too much of something, too emotional, too sensitive, too happy, too organized, or maybe sometimes that you care too much. And maybe, just like me, you try to change it, you try to hide it. In a world where everything is about what we do outside, it is important to remember who we are in the inside. And today I want to tell you, the thing that the world told you to tone down might be the thing that the world needs more of outside. We need you to be you. Because when we dare to be authentic, we change everything. We open the doors for people to show their true self. And that changes completely. We start seeing each other differently, not as competition, but as partners and allies. And we clear our minds to really see the talents, the brilliance, and the gifts in others. And that's what makes us want to work together and collaborate. So I leave you with something today. Do not shrink to fit the version of leadership that was never made for you. Lead as you are, with your heart wide open. Because the world does not need more perfect leaders. It needs more real ones. And if I say anything that resonated with you right now, go home tonight, stand in front of your mirror, and take off your mask. Ask yourself a question. What would it feel if I lead from here? Because when you lead from your truth, you not only rise, but you open the room for others to rise with you. Thank you.